Hi guys and welcome back. So I'm currently filming on a new camera, but I will get to that in a sec. So obviously we are all in lockdown at the moment and not really going anywhere, so online shopping is basically my new hobby, and I think that goes for everyone else. So I am going to be doing a haul today and showing you what I've bought over the last couple of weeks while being in lockdown. I will link everything in the description box down below, and if I mention any previous videos I will link them in a card above or down below. So this haul will include beauty, there'll be a few fashion pieces. I've got a thing that I brought for Brody, which is very exciting, and there's a few odd little bits as well. But I thought I would just show you what I've bought for the last couple of weeks while we have been in lockdown. Now obviously I have been doing my makeup a lot more on my YouTube channel, so the one thing I wanted to buy was more eyeshadow palettes. The majority of my palettes were on the cheaper end, and they were kind of, if the girls played with them I didn't really mind, but there's been a few that I've had my eye on that I decided that I wanted to buy that were a bit more kind of up there. They're more expensive and I don't want the girls to play with them. So they are, it's actually quite funny because I have mentioned one in a previous video. I did a video about the James Charles Morphe Artistry palette. I will link that above. That was actually my last video. I did a testing video, but these two new palettes are actually from Jeffree Star. Now I'm pretty sure if you follow me you can guess which one of them is, because it's one that I have lusted over for a very long time. But the first one that I managed to pick up was the Jeffree Star Morphe palette. Now I had seen this palette and I had been keeping an eye on it, and I finally saw it and it was actually half price. So this palette I think retailed for about £35, and I ended up getting it for, I think after discount it was something like £20. So this is what it looks like. The colours are just absolutely amazing. I have actually used this palette. I did swatch it. I think I might do a separate video on it as well, just to show you, because before I bought my James Charles palette I'd never used a Morphe palette before, so I was very excited to use this palette. Now because of everything that was going on, delivery from Morphe was quite a while. That is the only thing I will say. I think I waited almost 3 weeks for this particular palette, but I also ordered a few other things from this collection, and I did an order for my mum as well. So I've ordered 3 times from Morphe, and each time the delivery has been different. So I keep looking in the viewfinder because I'm not used to recording on this camera. But yeah, this was one that I definitely wanted. I absolutely love this, and I think I'm going to do a separate video on it in a few days time. And yeah, I definitely recommend this. I will link this down below. I'm not sure if it's still on offer. So this is the obvious one, and I think if you follow me you probably know what this palette is, and it was one that everyone wanted. And basically, funny story behind it is I had an email from Beauty Bay, which is another clue, to say that some of their favourites had come back into stock. So I, being bored, just went on there, had a look to see what they had, and I spotted the Conspiracy palette. Now, if you don't know, this is Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson's collaboration that they did. I think it launched in October or November time, and it basically broke the internet. Like, it literally broke the internet. And the funny thing is, when Beauty Bay relaunched this, that was the beginning of May, end of April time, they didn't actually announce it on their social media. I did have a look after I ordered it, and they hadn't announced it. So it was literally chance that I happened to go on to Back in Stock, and this bad boy was back. And I cannot believe that I finally got my hands on this. I think it was about £54, so once again it is a more expensive palette. It is probably the most expensive palette that I have ever owned. I won't say will ever own, because the chances are I'll probably buy another Jeffree Star palette, but this is the one that I wanted. This is my first actual Jeffree Star palette, so I got this one and the Morphe one at the same time, but this is my first Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette. I haven't even swatched this, so I am yet to actually play around with it, but I think I might do a first impressions video on this, because I know how like of a hot product this actually was, and I'm pretty sure it's still in stock on Beauty Bay. The Controversy palette, the little one, that sold out at the same time, but I think this one might still be in stock. So yeah, I think I'm going to record a video of this. The packaging is just absolutely incredible. It was well worth the wait, and I'm so glad that I finally have my hands on this. Sticking with beauty items, I have the Jeffree Star. It is going to have a reflection. I have the Jeffree Star Beauty Sponge Trio. I also did this at the same time as my palette. Now, I've heard great things about these, and I thought I'm putting in an order, I might as well order these at the same time. I will let you guys know what I actually think of them once I've used them. But the other thing, and you lot are going to think that I'm completely mad, is I ordered all of the Jeffree Star Morphe lip products. There is one missing. I did give one to my sister because she was lusting over them as well. But yeah, I bought the nudes set, and I bought the, is it reds set as well? It doesn't actually say on here. So these are lip glosses, and then you get two, they're miniatures, so then you get two of Jeffree Star's actual like liquid lips as well. And I'm not a huge liquid lip user. I don't wear that much lipstick or anything like that. I'm more of a coloured lip balm kind of person, so these are perfect size. Like, I couldn't want any more than this. So the colours I have are Red Rum, Unicorn Blood, Mannequin and Leo. So I'm going to give these a go. If I get on with them and I love them, then I might purchase some of the actual Jeffree Star Cosmetics ones. And then at the same time you get these, which are lip glosses and lip toppers. So you get 3 in each pack, but obviously I'm missing one. But yeah, I am really happy with these at the moment. I'm gonna keep trying them and I'll let you guys know what I think. So, keeping with beauty, and we're going to more expensive, well, brand wise anyway. So the first thing I'm going to show you, I bought a YSL tint in oil. First YSL lip product. This is what it came like. It is basically a lip oil. I've had my eye on the Dior one, but I decided to try the YSL one. This was actually in their sale on the website, which I was quite shocked about. I didn't realise they actually did sales on there. So I think this was about £18 instead of 30. But I'm very impressed with it. I absolutely love it. I mean, it was £18 for a lip oil, and it is basically, there's like a little hint of pink, but it basically moisturises your lips. I'm very happy with it, and it's actually made me want the Dior one even more. So I'm interested to try that now. And talking of Dior, I have spoken countless times about the Dior Stellar Shines, and I'd actually finished one. So I decided to buy another one, and this one is in 554 Dior Solar. And this one is actually more coloured than my previous one. I think I get 267 usually, but it is this one right here, if you can actually see it. But yeah, again, 100% recommend these Dior Stellar Shines. Absolutely brilliant. And keeping with that, I have one product that I've wanted for the longest time. I see this on every beauty influencer's makeup videos. I see it in Instagram photos, and It's even in this brand's book that I have in my living room, and that is the Chanel Les Beige, which I think is the new reformulated version of Tan de Chanel. But I have wanted this for the longest time. If you're not familiar with this, this is basically an all over bronzing cream. I've used this probably 4 or 5 times, and I literally swirl a brush in it and you would not even know it has been touched. It is absolutely incredible. I hear people rave about this, but at the same time I hear people moan about this. Now I want to try it. It's very expensive. I think this was £42, and it is basically just a cream bronzer. You can use it on your face, you can basically use it anywhere. But I got it and I was like, right, okay, let's try it. It smells incredible as well. The only downside is they only do it in one colour, so that is something that I would definitely look at, see if the colour is going to be okay for you before purchasing, because it is £42. People have been raving about this, people have been moaning about it. It is a Marmite product at the moment, but so far I absolutely love this. It's an incredible bronzer, and I think it will last me a lifetime, to be completely honest. Now I have a few more products, but I thought I would go to Lush next. Now these two products are not for me. One is for Elsa and one is for Cleo. So something I haven't spoken about yet is the fact that Cleo is currently waiting to see a paediatrician. There's a bit of dust. We aren't sure whether she will need additional help or whether she is on the spectrum, or I think I'm going to do a video about it, to be honest, once I know a bit more. But we have a problem with bath time, which I will go into detail in another video because it's too hard to explain right now. But basically at the moment I'm trying everything to get her to enjoy bath time and to actually let us give her a bath, which sounds crazy because she's 2, but I'll speak about it in another video. But I just wanted to try something to see if she would enjoy bath time a little bit more. So I spoke to my health visitor, and she also has a health visitor that specialises in sleep at the moment, and they suggested this. Now this is the Lush, I think it's called a bubble bar. Now I ordered the smallest one just because I wanted her to try it before I committed to a bigger one. Now this is the Mermaid. It is basically Play-Doh, but this I think will work a treat with her because we are having trouble with washing her hair at the moment and everything else. But this she can play with. It can be used as bubble bath, it can be used as like body wash, it can be used as shampoo. So we are yet to try it. They're gonna give it a go tonight, but I will also let you guys know probably in that video that I do all about what's going on with Cleo at the moment. I'll probably let you know what we think of this there. It smells amazing, as all Lush products do, but I'm gonna try her with it probably tonight. We're gonna see how it goes. I mean, I'm even intrigued to know how it works. But inside you get yellow, and then like a corally colour, and then blue sparkly. And I think the idea is she's meant to make a mermaid and then she plays with it in the bath. So yeah, I think this was about £4 or £5. So obviously, I mean, it depends how you look at it. I'm using it as a trial product. If this works, I will purchase more. If it doesn't, then we've tried it and I can kind of tick that off my list. But I bought this one for Cleo, and then Elsa has always wanted to try a Lush bath bomb, so I bought her this one. I think it's called Twinkle, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I have had this. We got this yesterday through the post, and obviously their stuff basically comes naked. And I decided to put this in mine and Jonny's bedroom on the shelf so the kids can get it. And the whole of the upstairs smells like a Lush shop. I mean, there's worse smells, but yeah, I think I'm gonna chop this in half so she can have it within 2 baths. And yeah, I mean, it smells incredible. I want to order some Lush bath bombs now, but yeah, she is probably going to use this tonight as well. along with Cleo. So I'll also let you guys know what we think of this, because this is our first ever Lush bath bomb. Like, can you believe it? But yeah, I think this one was £3.80 or something. But yeah, we are so happy with this as well. It smells incredible. So I have 5 more products left, guys. 5 more products. So I thought I would show you these next. These, so another backstory. Elsa and Cleo both went to Clark's to have their feet measured for their first shoes. Now, unfortunately, because of everything that was going on, I've had to measure Brady's feet at home. So I decided that I would look at other companies for shoes as I was measuring him, and we weren't actually having the whole Clark's measuring experience. So I went onto Shoe and I found these, and I can't even believe they did them in his size, but they are the Converse Disney edition, Frozen 2, and I bought Brody the Converse Olafs. So these are in a size 3. These were actually half price, so I ended up getting him a size 3 and a size 4, mostly because I didn't actually know what size he was going to be, but he is a 3, so we have got them to fit him for a little while. So they are white, and then they have Olaf on the back of them. If it focuses, yep, there we go. Converse on the back. The orange, this is a Velcro strap, and then these are actually, they like pull apart, they're elastic, they get on his feet really easy. He absolutely loves wearing these. So they are obviously very, very comfy for him, and I just think they look so cute. I mean, with a little tracksuit or jeans or even shorts in the summer, these are an absolute hit. Now, on to another luxury brand, and this is a product for me, and I first saw that Hermes, I think is how you pronounce it, please don't quote me on that, I know people pronounce it in all different ways, do perfumes. So I brought this one. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of this because I am going to butcher it. But I saw this in a local shop to me, Colin and Claire, and I think they had the perfume version. This is actually what they call a deodorant, a natural spray, and this smells incredible. So this is the bottle that it comes in. Obviously it has Hermes written on the bottom. This is a 100ml bottle. It's got Hermes on the top as well. It is not going to focus, but I can't actually believe how amazing this smells. Now, obviously it is a deodorant, it won't last as long, but I wanted to try it before committing to the actual perfume because these are expensive. This 100ml bottle was £30, which is obviously cheap, but I think it's about £48 for a 30ml bottle of the actual perfume. So I wanted to try this before committing to the actual perfume. And also these body sprays are amazing. I have 2 of the Dior ones as well because they're about £30. And if you want a more expensive perfume from something like Dior, Hermes, definitely look at the body sprays. Like, if you don't mind if they don't last as long, I definitely recommend looking at those. So now on to what I'm actually recording on. So normally I'd be recording on my Samsung Galaxy S10 5G. That is such a mouthful to say. But I decided that because I also blog, I'll link it down below, I decided it was time to invest in a camera because all my photos, everything is done on my phone. And this will be the first camera that I've had to do this kind of thing. I've always done it on my phone, but I've decided after 3 years of blogging and a couple of months of YouTube that I think I need a camera to go to the next step up. So I ended up getting the Panasonic Lumix DC TZ90, which is what I'm currently filming on. Brilliant vlogging camera. I've actually been out for a walk with the kids and Jonny today and I've taken a few photos. It's absolutely brilliant. I cannot fault it. I do need to buy a case for it, but yeah, this is such a brilliant camera. If you want to start a vlogging camera, it has the flip up screen. It's got 4K. It is just brilliant. I'm so glad I picked this one. I know a lot of bloggers and YouTubers pick the Canon G7X, but when I looked, it's about $599, completely out of my price range for the moment. This one was something like $250, so obviously there's a bit of a price difference. And for a starter camera, I wanted to see how I get on. I want to familiarise myself with using a camera like this, because normally I would literally just press a button on my phone to take a photo. But yeah, I'm very, very happy that I got this. I need to get a case and new memory cards. I want to get some spare batteries. There's a lot of things that I want to get along to go with this. So one of the things I did buy to go with my camera, and some of you are going to shake your head at this, is I bought a ring light, which I'm obviously not using at the moment, but I'm sitting in front of the bedroom window and the lighting actually isn't too bad. But yeah, I brought a ring light. Now, to find one of these was quite difficult, because the whole TikTok thing at the moment, people are going mad, absolutely mad for these. I got this one off of Amazon. It was about £20, and I think for a starter ring light, to see how I get on with it, it's going to do its job, basically. Jonny is also going to use it because he is going to start streaming, so I will do a little shout out to my husband. So he is on Twitch, he's Icon Fisher Gaming. I'll link all his Twitch and YouTube and social media in the description box down below. But yeah, he's going to start doing YouTube and things like that, so we decided to invest in a ring light. Obviously it's only £20. We're going to see how we get on with it and potentially get another one. It holds your phone in there. I have a phone holder that is currently downstairs on our desk to go with this. It has the remote on the wire, and it also has a remote to take pictures through an app on your phone. So I'm very, very happy with this. Once the lighting changes, so throughout the summer, if I can record videos in the day, take photos in the day, I probably won't use this. I'll just use natural light through the window. But when obviously the seasons change or have to record later, then I will. But I thought I would just try it, see how I get on. If I don't use it, then it's only £20. But if it is a lifesaver, then I will probably buy another one. I would like a bigger one, but I'm just going to see how I get on with this one. So the last thing I have to show you guys is in this dust bag. Now, I do already have one Kurt Geiger bag, which I've shown in my handbag collection, but I have had my eye on one of the Kurt Geiger Kensington bags now for a little while. And if you don't know, they're like the crossbody ones with the big flap, and they have the bird on the front. And I have looked at so many designs, there's literally so many you can get. And I was looking and I noticed you can actually get tweed versions. Now, if you don't know me, I love everything tweed. And I saw this bag and I was like, I have to have you. I currently have the chain actually twisted, but I got, put the untwist, the Kurt Geiger Kensington bag in the multi tweed. Now, it is covered in a plastic, and then it has a kind of antique silver chain, and then tweed kind of on the shoulder section. I can't actually wear this crossbody, I am too tall, but I can wear it kind of handheld. I can put it over my shoulder, and I can also make one of these longer and wear it over my shoulder like that. Now, I saw this bag and I actually bought this on Shoeholics. It was originally something like £160. I actually paid £50 for this, so complete bargain. I'm very, very happy with it. Obviously it is quite a big bag. It is very, very structured. 2 magnetic closures, and then it has 2 pockets inside. I've still got the stuff in it. It came relatively quickly considering, but I'm so happy that I got this one. And there is a few other Kensington bags that I do have my eye on. There's a few that are smaller sizes that I really, really like as well. Obviously it has the bird detail. The tweed is navy and black with multicoloured. And then it has like the eagle face head on the front. And then on the back, it just has Kurt Geiger written right there. I saw this one and I also saw one in a rust colour, but I'm so glad that I ended up getting this multicoloured one. It'll basically go with everything. It's big enough. I mean, me with my mum head on, I can fit a few baby and toddler essentials in this too. So I am very happy with this. So guys, that is everything that I have currently bought in lockdown. I have one more thing actually on the way, and I brought a canvas personalised tote from Lily and Bean, and I've heard they are good, but I've also heard other people say they're not as good. I will let you know when that arrives. I think I might do an unboxing video. I'm very excited for that to arrive as well. I'm hoping it is as good as people say they are. But I hope you have enjoyed this haul. I will link everything down below. I will link Jonny's social medias and streams and stuff like that, and I will link any blog posts and YouTube videos that I've mentioned in this video too. And remember to like this video, subscribe, comment down below what you've been buying during lockdown, and I will see you in my next video.